We're going to try this again, you all. I went live a while ago, 2 minutes ago, and I thought, why isn't this showing me that I'm going live? Okay, it's because I hadn't got my stream key in there, but that's okay. I got it in here now. It's February the 14th of 2022, and it's 8:53 p.m. I'm a little late getting on here, but you can see that there is a battle that is happening in the skies. Look, it's just like 10:42 this morning. You've seen a group of UFOs, a group of ships, and I think it's more than one ship in there. I really do. More than one ship with these. I'm going to show you something if I can. Well, Gina, honey, you got so much stuff tuned up. You all, let's look at this. I hope I'm on here. The only way I'm going to know if I'm on here is I'm going to have to go to the channel and look at this, you all. I am on here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Let me get this on here. Hello there. I'm Bang Bang Maka Bang, King of Ahuka Mundo. Hello. Yeah, so we're on here. So look at this. So these flying across at 10:42, and you know they are in a group. They are in a group, and if we look at this, you can tell that these are different sections right here, different sections. But if you were to look close, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 ships in each section that literally darted across the sky. And we can look at it over here on this OBS studio. If I can get over here to the OBS studio, I want you all to look at this because it's up here. It's flying around. You see it. You see it flying around like that. I've got it. Just picking up the live feed from today. Look at all of that activity. Just think they don't stop. They don't stop just because it's Valentine's Day. They're not stopping their battle. The battle must go on. The battle must go on, everyone. Can you hear me? Because I'm not sure if you can. Okay, I think you. Yeah, you can hear me. This is pretty neat. So we've got this. Let me just do this right here. So let's get that one out of the way. Let's get this one out of the way so we can look at this one. In the meantime, let me shrink it down so we can see it just a tad bit more. Let me shrink it down. I can slow it down too. Is what I can do, and I will. I'll slow this down. If it's all right, we can slow it down so you can see how these are moving around. Ooh, that's really slow. But you know what? It reminds me of the stars at the observatories in Hawaii. Look at that great big UFO. Okay, not to mention all the smaller UFOs that are all around. There's so many of them. There really is. And you know, I heard that the asteroid belt is part of Tiamat, and Tiamat used to be Earth. Earth used to be called Tiamat until it ran into what did Nibiru and put a big dent in it, and the DNA got, you know, onto Tiamat, onto Earth, and that's part making up the that debris field going around the Earth. Have y'all heard that? I heard that yesterday. I thought, well, that sounds interesting. It really does. But there is, there's still a battle taking place. You can see, even with this slowed down, there's so many different types of ships. There's a lot of long ships that are lined up with one another. I just wanted to look at all of those ships. They came in a battalion all at once. So if they came all at once, do you think that they had another force that had all of their ships all at once coming at them, or maybe they just all coming all at once at just one ship? I think that they probably had more than one. I really do think they had more than one ship that they battled against right there. I really think they did. Let me fix that again. I want to make that go back to like a normal speed, that like just like that. And we're going to look at this one too because let me get myself out of the way. I want you to see. You can see that. If I can get this right, there's still some ships flying around. There are. You can see them right here. Can you all see them still flying in the sky right here? Because they're there. I just wanted to show you a little bit more. This is only 1 hour of these ships in Hawaii still flying across the sky and flying straight down. You have to ask yourself, why are they flying straight down? Also, all these UFO ships. Um, Someone said, well, Gina, there's my family. They could be the Palladians. They could be the Anunnaki, too. They really could be the Anunnaki. There could be a battle. You know, if on the Lord of the Rings, it's like a battle. See that great big flash that went on? A battle of 4 armies on the Lord of the Rings. I think that's what it was. I want to see if I can catch that flash. I really do. Let me see if we can get it. If I put it back at that timestamp to see if we can. Okay, yeah, I'm going to catch it. I hope I can because it's going to come really fast on here. 521. Maybe I won't catch it. I might have to wait till the next time around. But in the meantime, you can see these ships coming down. Oh, yeah, there was one right there that just came straight down. You know, I wonder if that one that came straight down, let's see. If I slowed this really slow, would we be able to see what type it is? Oh, Lord have mercy. That thing would be going super slow if I do it like that. It's real teeny tiny slow. If I can get it, I really wish I could get it. No, see, when you go like this, you don't get nothing like that. I'm just going to have to leave well enough alone with that. I don't want to mess with it. I really don't. I want to leave it like it is so you can see it coming down through there. If you're just tuning in, this is just it's only around 6 minutes of these UFOs at the observatory. They're still up there. And I really do think one reason the sky, excuse me, is so bright at night is because they don't want us to see all the UFOs up there in the sky. And there really is. There's a battle taking place in the sky above. And I think there's some type of a battle taking place on this earth and under the earth and in the other realms. I really do. Because it just can't be confined to one area. Rarely is it ever like that in real life. A battle confined to one area. I just don't think it is. So look at these are flying down. Can you all see them? Hello there, Oklahoma Freedom. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. I just now looked over at these comments. I'm too busy looking at these UFOs. Hello there, Applebrooks, honey. Bang Bang King of Ahuka Mundo. Yes. We got everybody on here. Yeah, so this I don't think they're drones. I really don't think they're drones either. Because you have some that come down at an angle, then some that come up from the ground, some that go flying across the sky, and some that just literally big old streak of light. Super faster than the speed of light, more or less, that's happening. You're so welcome, Rahotep. Can you see those UFOs, these ships flying all around up here? That one's going straight down. Then I thought, well, what if it's like airports? Well, no, the airport, you wouldn't fly straight down into the ground if it was an airport. You would come in at an angle for a landing. But, yeah, there's just too much going on, and there's too much going on that NASA product that captured those groups of ships. They're not our ships, but they're a different type of a ship is what they are. Yeah. Oh, what a Valentine's Day. Broke my heart last year. Record on the 4 secret admirers. What a week. King of Ahuka Mundo. That's okay. That is all right. It really is. Valentine's Day is overrated. It really is. Oh my goodness gracious. See, look at these flying across here, you all. This is too exciting. It really is kind of exciting to watch them flying across that screen. Can you all see them? I couldn't see if you all can see them or not. I know if you're on a big screen, you can see something moving across that screen. Yeah. We're just looking at some of these airships, these UFOs, whatever you want to call them, flying in the sky and going down. Going down, going up, going at all different angles. Yes. Yeah. Yes, the floodlight is on. The floodlight is on, and as you can tell, because the sun don't rise in that area, that would sun don't rise in the west, although according to one belief system, when you see the sun rising in the west, you know that something's getting ready to happen. But there are these ships flying all over, is what they're doing. Yeah, see the shadows behind. Yeah, that's what it is. The shadows. Yeah, this is the truth, you all. Let's make this bigger so we can see a little bit more, because they do. They fly up here in the sky, and they fly above and they fly below. So we got to get this going. Just a tad bit of these so you can still see that, yes, there is something happening. You know, there's a lot of these stars up there. What if all of these stars turned into ships? What if they did? They could. You never know. It's like they're chasing, following quickly behind. You know, our aircraft that we have in battle, they fly quickly behind one another also in the sky. They really do. They follow in formations. They do. They follow in formations, just like on the NASA product today at 10:20, I don't know, 10:14, 10:24. They were all in formation, like in a battle group going somewhere. And I wonder where they see how that one went straight down. See, this satellite thing right here is like to turn around. It's trying to catch something in the sky. But yeah, we trying to watch these ships going down and flying all over the places, what we're trying to do. Yeah, so this is just documentation purposes. You get a little bit more activity right here. Look at that one up at the top. It's constant. It's like a reconnaissance mission. It really is. It's what it seems like. Reconnaissance missions for some, perhaps just going to and fro. To and fro on here. You've got around 28 seconds left of this right here. Then you'll put this back to me if I can. Yeah, 20 seconds remaining. Yeah, see you all. This is yeah, I think that's about all of that one. Let me get this out of there. Let me put myself right here. So see that one going straight down right there? Boom, there you go, straight down right there. That's what it did. Let me get myself back on here. I think I've got myself back on here by this observatory. And then, of course, shoot, Gina, honey, this right here, there's a lot of activity happening right here, too, with these ships. When it gets to around 10 something, well, I'm going to show you when it gets to around 10 something what happens, if it'll let me. I don't think it'll let me. If this is not as easy to navigate, it's not as easy to navigate, but you can see it right here. We'll go to the NASA product so you can see it. Yeah, there it went right there. So this is going on right there, you all. Let me put this over here. I don't want to be on here too long. I really don't. But we can come right over here and look at this product right here. You can see at 1042 right here. 1042. Ooh, I don't think I like that. I stretched it that way, you all. I don't like to stretch it that way. That's kind of oblong looking. Oh, how did I do that? Okay, I just wanted to, I could just make it bigger like this. So look at all of these. At 1042, they literally are in some type of a formation, like a battle formation, going somewhere. Look how many there are. And they're not lined right up next to each other. I think they're like staggered at different spaces in the air. That's what I think, at different spaces in the air away from each other. You can see, I think the ones that are the brighter white are the ones that are closer, and the ones that are the like the lighter color, the faint color, I think they're further away in the airspace. But look at this right here. Look how they're lined up, and look at down here. This is like a telltale sign. Can you see how it looks like there's ships staggered on one another, like 1, 2, 3? Can you see how it looks like that? You know, let me do something. So so these are staggered like this. Let me see if I can let me take a screenshot. Just one screenshot, because I want to show something to you Okay, so we got these right here also. Let me come over here to, let me put it back to me. Um, I've got to, I think I've got something open. So they're staggered like that. You know what they remind me of? Some of them remind me of some of these ships right here. Like this. Because these right here, see some of these ships right here, I know this is kind of large. There's ships that are lined up one another, lined up beside one another, just like this. They're kind of staggered. Just think of a deck of cards that you would lay on your side, or like dominoes laying on their sides. That's what these types of ships are like. They are like that. They're like staggered, just like that. And sometimes when they're staggered like that, let me look at this one again. So sometimes when they're staggered like this, which that's what they look like, staggered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a picture. I got another picture. I got lots of pictures, but let's look at this. So these ships, these are ships. This is one of the clearest photos I've ever had that I taken. Look how they would be appeared far away. They'd be staggered like this. But then let me look, see right up here. See, look down here. So this would look like they're staggered, like 1, 2, 3. And they are. This is from the other dimension. They literally, I caught them coming through on the other dimension. Look at the color of it. It's like they're so cloaked. It's like a city, like a stone city or something like that. This is the bottom part of them, you other one part of them. But look at this, you. I want to show you. Let me show it at the entirety. These are also like ships, but they look like buildings. Just think. It could be quite possible that these are floating cities also. Floating crafts. Maybe they, the architecture looks kind of interesting. It really does, of these ships. Let's look at this. See, look at this. If we go close up, look at all of this detail right here. Isn't that interesting? Sometimes I see these structures in the sky. I really do like these ships right here in the sky. And the design and stuff, I really do. And this is one of the ones that I thought, really, this doesn't look like ships, but this is what I captured. It is what I captured, you all. It's rather fascinating. It really is so fascinating to look at these, because look how, if you look up, look at them. It's like that. Now, oftentimes some of the ships look like this one right here. And see, there's the rainbow colored, the rainbowy looking ships. Look at this, how it looks in the sky. And, you know, they quite possibly could be ships that, you know, stack on one another, and but yet they can separate if they want to. They can separate if they want to. But they're from the other dimension and they coming through is what it is. Look. Just look at the shape of them. Just like this. The shape of these ships. And or look like they, what if they travel like that too? What if they travel like that too? That's another thing. What if they travel like that? And see, and now look at some of these right here that I've, oh, Gina, honey, what you got going on? See how these are like this structure right here. It's like that also, you all. So there's so many different types of ships up there. There really are so many different types. I'm trying to shrink that and I just ain't having luck. I really am not. You can, oopsie. Well, that's not very nice at all. I wanted to see if you can see the difference between these up here and these down here. They're somewhat different, but it's like these have wings that can extend out. They can. Yeah, now let's get back to this NASA product right here. With these flying around like that, you all, there's something going on. There really is. Let me put this back to me. It's a battle taking place. Let me, I'm just waiting for that too. This is how fast the NASA products thing's going. Look how, let's just say this. Okay, so these stars right here, this debris or whatever, these are all, a lot of these are going at the same pace. But there are, at times, within this field right here, there are ships. Like there's one right here that went straight up toward the sun. You have to go really slow, but you can catch it if you look at it really close enough. There's some that do not follow the stream of these debris. My gosh, you all, there's so much stuff going on. It's constant movement. It moves so fast. All of this moves so fast. There's all types of I think there's all types of battles taking place. It's a mess up there. It really is at times. Such a mess. Um, yeah, if you're just tuning in, it does. It gets very wild, extremely wild up here. Look at that. So you can see it right there. These are massive, massive ships. They really are. And when they combined with one another, they become even more massive than if they were alone. Yeah. Let me put this back to me, you all. Let me see how we're doing. I want to see how we're doing here, if I can. Okay, we're doing great. Yeah. What observatory? This we're talking about the Hawaii observatory. You talking about the one in Hawaii? Let's shrink this down right here because we got this Hawaiian observatory right here. The observatory in Hawaii. Live from the Subaru telescope in Hawaii is what that is. The Subaru telescope in Hawaii. Let me move this out of the way because it's you know, I thought if I had my camera, if I had my own camera pointed up, my outdoor camera at the sky, at the stars, I'm sure if we had a night that wasn't so clouded, I'm sure I could see stuff flying around like you can right here. Just flying straight down through there, you all. And there is a lot going on, Starfire, more than a lot of us know. There are people who feel they got all the answers. There are. No one individual has all the answers. They have their own perception of what's happening, just like me. I have my own perception of what is happening. I do, just like you. None of us have all the complete answers. We have a piece of the puzzle. We really do have a piece of the puzzle. And you know, it's like I was talking to my dragon lady friend today. You know, people like to compare themselves to others. People like to say, well, I've been doing this for years and years and years and years and years. Okay, I know what this is. And then someone new comes along. Well, I've been doing it for such and such time. I think it's something different. It's like that. We all have our own perceptions based on our experiences and our findings, and it's just the way we view the world. Yeah, so it takes all of us. It really does. Every single one of us, and we're not going to agree on everything. It's not happening. Nobody's going to agree with one another 100%. They're not. But we can be respectful. We can be very respectful is what we can. But these doesn't look like stars flying through the sky. It looks like ships. And they're not a big ball of fire. They're not burning up. They could be beings flying around in the sky, a form of a being, but I don't think so. There's just my goodness gracious. Yeah, the way that they fly back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, something's not right. Something's going on, and you know, humanity, I think, is at stake. Yeah, these battles, we're in the middle of them. We really are. Because I know we don't fight the battle alone. We don't. We have people against us, and then we have people for us, or you could say beings who are for us and beings who are against us. Spiritual forces who are for us and spiritual forces who are against us in realms that we cannot see. So it's all right. We're just going to continue on. So I probably am going to go. I am going to go, you all. And thank you all for tuning in. And thank you, moderators, for being on here. Nobody has all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I don't. Um, Neither do you or someone who claims they do. They don't have all the answers. I'm just going to tell you they don't. Um, but it's okay. We're getting a little more information day by day. We are, and that's the good thing. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all, and thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you, moderators, and thank you all for sharing. It literally is going to take all of us working together, okay, without our egos. We got to leave our egos behind us. We really do going forward. We do. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.